The Grand Council of Galactic Species convened in their crystalline chamber aboard the massive orbital station Harmony *. Representatives from 57 spacefaring civilizations sat in tiered rows, murmuring among themselves as they awaited the human delegation. The aliens wore expressions ranging from concern to openly hostile, at least those with faces that could express such emotions. Ambassador Reed entered flanked by 2 human guards. Though unarmed per council regulations, the human's mere presence caused several delegates to shift uncomfortably. The guards stood at parade rest behind Reed as he approached the podium. Distinguished representatives, Reed began, his voice steady despite the tension filling the chamber. For 30 years, humanity has abided by every restriction placed upon us. We've limited our military vessels. We've shared our technological innovations. We've accepted your quotas on our expansion. High Counselor Trell, a tall, spindly being with silvery skin, raised a limb. Ambassador, we've called this session to address concerning reports from the frontier regions. Human settlers have exceeded territorial boundaries on no fewer than 7 worlds. Reed nodded, unsurprised. Those territories were allocated to us through proper channels. The documents were filed and approved. A clerical error, hissed Representative Vorn from the Phobian Confederation. Humans exploited a database glitch to push through claims that would never have been approved. Reed's expression remained neutral. Interesting. And what about the clerical error that rerouted 3 human supply ships into Tauran space last month? Or the database glitch that declassified human medical research, allowing Meridian Pharmaceuticals to patent our treatments? Murmurs rippled through the chamber. These accusations are baseless, Trell replied, voice rising. The Council has been more than accommodating to Earth's unique situation. Reed's polite smile never reached his eyes. Unique situation. You mean our classification as a Deathworld species? The restrictions placed on us because our home planet tried to kill us for millennia, making us unpredictably dangerous. Your physiological adaptations are concerning, Vorn interjected. Humans can survive radiation levels that would kill most species. Your endurance borders on the unnatural. Your immune systems are aggressive enough to combat pathogens from multiple worlds. These traits make other species uncomfortable. And yet, Reed continued, we've played your game. We've been diplomatic. We've followed your rules while you systematically undermined our position in the galaxy. He tapped his communicator, and the chamber's main display lit up with shipping manifests, military deployments, and resource allocations. For 3 decades, we pretended not to notice your preparations. The military buildup around human colonies. The trade restrictions targeting our industries. The biological research into human-specific contagions. The chamber erupted in denials and protests. Counselor Trell slammed a ceremonial staff against the floor for order. These are classified documents, he shouted. Accessing them violates at least 17 statutes. Reed's face hardened. Documents detailing plans to contain and eventually eliminate humanity. Yes, I imagine you prefer those remain classified. In the back of the chamber, an aide rushed to Representative Vorn, whispering urgently in his ear. The alien's color drained to a sickly pale. Human ships, Vorn announced, voice quavering. Thousands of them. They're appearing throughout the galaxy. Vessels we've never detected before. Reed nodded. While you watched our registered fleet and official colonies, humanity prepared. Those 73 habitable worlds you deemed too hazardous for settlement. We've been developing them for decades. Those restrictions on our ship numbers, we respected them for our official navy. The display changed to show vessels emerging from hidden shipyards, from gas giant clouds, from asteroid fields. Sleek, predatory craft unlike the bulky transports the Council had approved for human use. Every time you passed a resolution limiting humanity, we adapted. Every time you sabotaged our progress, we found another path. Every planet you declared too dangerous, we transformed into a fortress. This is an act of war, Trell whispered. Reed shook his head. No, this is an act of survival. Humanity has no desire for conflict, but neither will we accept planned extinction. Throughout the galaxy, human ships position themselves not around alien homeworlds, but around critical infrastructure, trade hubs, fuel depots, communication relays. Not destroying, simply present. As we speak, my government is transmitting new treaty terms to your respective worlds. The restrictions on humanity end today. We will expand to any unclaimed world we can survive on. And as you've noted, we can survive almost anywhere. Our ships will travel freely. Our research will remain our own. And if we refuse, a voice called from the assembly, then nothing happens. Reed replied simply, "We won't attack. We won't invade. We'll simply stop helping." He tapped his communicator again, displaying thousands of patents and scientific papers. Human medical treatments for diseases ravaging 16 of your worlds. Human agricultural techniques sustaining food production on 27 others. Human engineers maintaining fusion reactors on 9 of your space stations, including this one. The revelation hit like a physical blow. The Council had become dependent on human innovation while simultaneously planning to eliminate its source. Humanity doesn't want dominance, Reed continued, his voice softening. We never did. We only wanted to exist without looking over our shoulders. You feared what we might become, so you plotted our destruction. Today, we're showing you what we actually are. Reed straightened his jacket and stepped back from the podium. The Deathworlders are done pretending. We're done playing a game rigged against us. Humanity extends its hand in genuine friendship, but we will no longer extend our necks for the blade. As Reed and his guards departed, the council chamber remained silent, the representatives facing a galaxy fundamentally changed, not by violence but by the simple truth that the humans they had feared for so long had finally stopped being afraid themselves. The age of pretending was over.